Okay, we're on Sanhedrin, Perek Gimel, Mishnah Bet, second Mishnah, the third chapter of Masechet Sanhedrin. So the Mishnah says, we talked about before that a person who's karov or pasul, if he's a pasul, we're going to talk about who these karovim are, who these relatives are, and who the psulim are. But there are people that are not eligible to be edim or not eligible to be dayanim, to be judges in a court case. But let's say the following people. Remember, we said in the last Mishnah there was this thing called zabla, ze borer lo echad. Okay, so each one picks one, and then those two pick another, or together they pick another. So now, what happens if can a person accept upon himself dayanim that are really not eligible? Amar lo. So if one of the litigants says to the other, ne'eman alai abba. Okay, I accept upon myself the judgment of my father, or ne'eman alai avicha. I accept upon myself the judgment of your father. Okay, Bartidura says, afapishu pasul min Torah. Even though the Torah says that he's not eligible to be a judge, okay, neither for the better or for the worse, because the Torah says, "Lo yumtu avot al banim," like parents should not be put to death by children, i.e., relatives can't sit as judges for one another. Okay, so but nonetheless, he says, "Ne'aman alei ava, ne'aman alei avicha," or "Ne'amanim alei shlosha ro'ei bakar." I accept, I know 3 shepherds, i.e., 3 very simple people, 3 people who are not really experts or knowledgeable at all. So you can say that, but the question is, can you then back out? So Rabbi Meir says, Yachol lachzor, even after the court case, a person is allowed to say, I changed my mind. It's not really a deen, meaning they go through it's a kind of arbitration. It doesn't have the force of a court case. And therefore, Rabbi Meir says, since it's not a real court case, you can back out any time. Let's look at the Bartunur for a second. Even after they issued the judgment, even after he took testimony and says, okay, you're the one, he makes the judgment, you can say, listen, I changed my mind. I thought your father was reliable, but turns out he's just biased. Chachamim say, no, you can't back out. If you accepted it, then it becomes a form of binding arbitration, and that has the legal status of a court case. Similar. If a person is obligated, he has to give his friend, he has to take an oath. He was a shomer and he lost it. Okay, or a migmodib and miksadi, cases where we're required to take an oath. What if a miksad, you agree that you owe some of the money, not all the money he claims. And he says, Dor li b'chaye roshcha. Dor from the word neder. Take an oath, not a shavua, don't swear, but promise b'chaye roshcha, by your life. Just take a neder. So meaning he says, I don't require, the person doesn't want to take oaths. So the other guy says, listen, I trust you, you're a trustworthy guy, so you don't have to take a shvuah, you don't have to take the full oath in Beit Din, just promise. And then the guy promises, and he's like, yeah, I changed my mind. Rabbi Meir, Yachol Lachzor Bo, or Meir says, no, he can change his mind and say, I want you to take the oath. Chachamim say, no, you cannot, you can't back out. Once you say, Dorli B'chai Roshcha, okay, after Gemar Din, Nedorli take a neder, okay, Nadar lo okanu miyado, took a kinyan that's all he wanted, okay. Rameir says you could be yachol lachzor, and the Chachamim say eino yachol lachzor, and we pass like the Chachamim. Once you take a kinyan that this is acceptable as a court case, it becomes like binding arbitration, and you can't change your mind afterwards. Stop here and dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.